Wowee zowie, bum 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 bum. I'm alive. I survived my surgeries! Fun fact about that, my blood oxygen level was 88. While sitting still and trying to breathe well in the hospital. So I was held for a little bit of time. About 6 days. Until they got my oxygen. I was like hooked up to oxygen tubes and all that stuff. Then they did both my surgeries back to back, both my nasal polyps and my tumor removal. That's fun. And now I sneeze about. I don't sneeze it out, but I have to get rid of about at least 3 pounds of blood snot a day. And that's not an exaggeration. I weighed it. I wish that was an exaggeration. There's actually that much blood snot coming out of my body. It's not a joke. I got those like a neti pot thing. I've got fluticasone. I've got this weird string thing that they have me put through my nose, feeding it through with the neti pot to clean out my nose. That will help. It's specifically not to stick against the gauze that's stitched into my nose that's dissolvable. So that's neat. I've got a nice nice scar on my chest now. That's pretty neat too. But I feel fucking great. I probably don't sound the best because I do actively have 2 black eyes from the nose surgery. And I have a very bloody nose, obviously, and my nose is like burnt from like blood and bile and the snot, resin shit, whatever the fuck it's called, even. I think I sound better. I feel fucking amazing. I feel like I'm like 80 pounds lighter. Ugh. I really just feel amazing. I have so much energy. Now that I've got everything done, I'm still tired and recovering. Don't get me wrong. I have to eat so much fucking food because I'm like, I have to be on blood pills and nutrition pills and all this shit. And like, it take a fuck ton of protein. But I feel just so good in general that it doesn't even matter. Like, I have so much energy right now. It's fucking ridiculous how much fucking energy I have. Like, I'm optimistic in the morning and shit like that. I don't want to be that guy. I definitely had depression. I mean, I have depression, period. But, like, my depression was definitely, like, exacerbated by the inability to do things and the lethargy that comes with both polyps and a fucking tumor obstructing my goddamn lungs. I feel fucking amazing. I feel like I'm on cloud 9. I can't lift anything over 15 pounds. So my body should feel like heavyweight. I'm all sore all over, but I feel lighter than ever. Everything feels small in my grip for some reason too. Like, I feel bigger. I don't understand that one at all. I don't know if that's because of the depression clearing up or what. And I'm not gonna sit here and say, oh, mental illness isn't serious, but like, my depression's pretty fucking self-explanatory. I'm incapable of doing things. I feel sad. I feel lethargic. I won't say that's all of my depression and all of my mental bullshit. I'm a guy. I internalize shit and keep that shit bottled up. I don't fucking understand half of my problems in the first place. But I do understand that. I do understand that when I'm able to do things versus when I'm not able to do things, there's a big fucking difference. But yeah, I had 89 blood oxygen level. If you didn't know, at my age, I'm 27 as of like 7 days ago. At my age, I should have about 98. Just while walking or even in a sitting position. I have asthma, so maybe like 96 in a sitting position. I had 88 to 89, while trying to breathe clearly. That is with me trying. When I was hooked up to an oxygen machine, I had 91. That is worse than COVID levels of breathing, mind you. That is worse than COVID levels of breathing. That is worse than RSV levels of breathing. I need to make that absolutely clear. My default breathing was that. And not even is it my default breathing. I was on steroids for my breathing that day, and I felt great. The fucking doctors estimate my average, if I felt good that day, if I felt great that day, like I say, they said, like, we'll just go with good. My average was probably 85 to 86. That is dangerous. That is levels that you can, like, not be okay. Like, if you get COVID with that, you are dead. More than likely, you are dead. That is a fact. So apparently, I was brushing with death daily if I got, like, the wrong case of the big sick. So that's crazy. That was kind of eye-opening. But yeah, I had to stay in the hospital for a bunch of days. Why the fuck am I getting this? That's rarer than unusual! Ah! I can also yell now without coughing my lungs out. That's pretty nice. Why the fuck do I keep getting that fucking item? I don't want a cold case. I don't need it. It wants me to drink. I don't need alcohol to fix my problems anymore. I got surgery. Yeah, no, I feel fucking amazing. If you can't tell. I'm all smiles. I'm able to scream, yell, be a fucking nuisance again. God, I feel just fucking. I feel amazing. I feel fucking amazing. And mind you, I shouldn't feel this amazing because I'm still in. Why do I keep getting this? I don't want it. Sorry, I'm coughing up blood now. Not. Okay, hold up. I actually have to spit. That happens sometimes. There is a ton of blood flowing through my body at all times. Well, yeah. There's a ton of blood flowing through me, dude. No, there's a ton of blood flowing through my nose into my throat. So I can't cough like that, admittedly enough. I can choke like that, admittedly enough, but that's about it. Ooh, that's nice. That's something, I suppose. I don't know, we've been getting kind of pee-pee poo-pooed on a little bit. I'm not gonna fib to you, so that's not bad. I don't even know what I was saying anymore. But yeah, I feel fucking great. I feel amazing. I feel fantabulastic. It's not even a word. My stay in the hospital was okay at best. Dude, I'm not gonna lie. Okay, sure, why not? Why the fuck not, I guess. I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm gonna probably make it the thumbnail of this video. I got served a cinnamon green apple pie in chicken slop, and they called it a chicken pot pie. Am I the only one that thinks that cinnamon green apple pie in chicken is absolutely disgusting? I told people about that. I told my friends about that. My guy, how the fuck are they not like, what the fuck? Cinnamon green apple microwave pie in chicken slop? How is that a chicken? No. They were like, oh, well, at least it looks like a pie. It's like, yeah, it's a green apple. Like one of those sweet green apple pies. In chicken. It's fucking disgusting. Yeah, I did not plan on staying in the hospital as long as I did. I thought I was gonna stay in a day for recovery and then head home. Because again, it was a tiny tumor. It wasn't that big of a procedure, admittedly enough. The tumor removal. The polyps, I think, would probably take more time on average. I don't know. I didn't ask. I was on the table for about 8 hours. Wait, no, I actually can timestamp it right now. I texted my girlfriend before and after. So I went in at 7:15. I last texted her at 7:01. I'm gonna say that it took about 15 minutes for anesthetics and all that shit. So 7:15ish to 12:48. That's not accurate. That's when she messaged me. Till 121. I just realized, like, she sent a picture, and I'm like, that's not me. So, it probably took me about 50 minutes to wake up. Maybe less, maybe more. I woke up on the way back to my room, actually, which doesn't normally happen. So, honestly, probably about 5 hours. My last nasal polyp surgery, I was on the table for 5.5 hours, period. Because it was that bad. It was the worst case in that hospital's history, unironically. If you don't know what nasal polyps are, they're a bunch of bulbs that grow in your nose and all that shit. They're obnoxious little shits. I had, I think, 18 individual large polyps in my nose. On average, bad cases have about 5 or 6. And these can be as big as like jelly beans. So yeah. The thing is, the problem with it is having to stitch up all of the open wounds from each individual polyp. The size of them does matter a lot, but the amount of them also matters a ton, apparently. This time around I didn't have that many, but I did have big ones. Like I could physically feel it dangling down my throat. Which, by the way, it's really nice to not feel something dangling down my throat. I didn't realize that it was a problem until after I got rid of it. That's kind of weird. So yeah. Like, I didn't realize that I was feeling that feeling until after it was gone. Might also have to do with my lightness and my everything feels smallness. I don't know how it would, but that's just how it is. But no, for real, seriously, everything feels small, everything feels light. I feel fucking amazing, I have so much fucking energy. Only issue is I can't sleep. I have to clear up my nose every 4 or so hours. I do drown in blood a little bit. I just sleep in a specific way, and it hurts my neck when I do sleep any, and I can't sleep for long periods of time in that position, admittedly enough. I have not gotten anything, by the way, besides that fucking taunt. That's a little embarrassing. I can't fucking Fibdia. This is like a feel-good video, man. I'm feeling great, but I'm not feeling good about the unusuals. Because I've only gotten one, and it's bad. But yeah, overall, very much recommend surgery if you can get it. I'm obviously speaking like if you need surgery, do the surgery things. Like, I was never at a point in my life where I'm like, dude, it's not worth it, man, type shit. I won't lie to you. I was never that depressed, but I definitely struggled with depression. And I feel fucking fantabulous now. In comparison. I feel like I'm on cloud 9. I'm optimistic. I'm looking forward to tomorrow type shit. I'm micromanaging my time. I'm super motivated in everything that I'm doing right now. Even though there's like nothing that I'm doing right now because I'm in recovery. But because of the fact that I am optimistic in everything, I want to be doing things. Like I've planned like micromanaging my like week and my plans and my like goals for like the next like 30 days. Maybe like post recovery. Maybe that's just like a high of like feeling better. Maybe I'll burn out of it. But right now, I'm riding that high because it feels fucking great. It feels fucking amazing. And I would love to ride the high of getting a nice unusual. But that's not happening. Vive la France. Thus far, we've gotten nothing but dog ass. Gaben's like, hey, you don't need the usual anymore. You don't have a card to play anymore. And he's right. I don't have the cancer card to play anymore. I just don't. On the downside, we got nothing. On the bright side, I got a new lease on life. And I'm feeling fucking fantastic. I don't think those are new. We got 4 fucking cold cases, one of them strange. I think this is the most valuable thing we unboxed. And we got an unusual, technically. So that's kind of yikes. Yeah, that's kind of yikes. Oh well. All things considered, I don't know. I'm feeling pretty good about life. I hope you guys are too. I hope you guys are doing well. I hope I sound better. I haven't heard what I sound like. I was really self-conscious last week. I won't lie. Somebody commented saying clear your nose. Like I won't say that people get to me ever really, because if I'm being perfectly honest with you, they really don't. But I did feel really self-conscious awkwardly there for some reason. Um, I think I'm gonna leave that video up regardless, even though I said I might take it down. Just because if I do sound great in this one, before and after, even if I don't, oh well, who cares? But yeah, I hope you all have a great one. I hope you all have a fucking fantastic day. And, you know, I wish all of you the best.